How's it going, everyone? My name is Joe Cox, and thank you for tuning in to Joe C. Cox Photo. As always, we do have a new plant for the video. Second, this is an unscripted video. And third, this video will cover my own personal experiences and workflows, so there will be some things included, some things excluded. Now, today's video is kind of an extension onto a previous video. So once upon a time, when we were working still in Adobe Lightroom, I had made a video about the HSL/color panel, but since that video was created and released, Adobe has actually updated that entire panel and renamed it to the color mixer panel. So that is what we're focusing on today. Let's go ahead and dive on in. First thing you will notice up top, we are in the develop module, and to find our color mixer, we're just going to go down and to the right, and we're going to open that up. So you will notice that right now it did open me in the mixer portion of this, and we are selected on HSL, or we could go over to color. However, today we are going to be focusing on their new update, which is this point color up here. So when you click on that, you'll first notice that it's telling you to use the point color dropper to add samples. So the point color dropper is this little icon up in the left. We're going to go ahead and click that. And then we're going to go over into our photo. Quick interruption to the video. Did you know that I also make merch for this channel? So I've got you covered with hoodies, so you can always be looking stylish, and other apparel as well. I've got you covered with coffee cups, so you can always be sipping your favorite drink. I've even got you covered with the wall art, so your home can always be up to speed and comfortable as heck. But there's still so much more to be seen. So not only does your purchase go into supporting this channel and helping others become more educated on photography and videography, but a portion of those proceeds also get donated to the Simplify in America's Fund. So that way, not only are we out here supporting each other, but you and I are also out here supporting the men and women who've served in our armed forces. And that is pretty awesome. So don't forget to go check out that link in the description down below. Go check out the merch page and find something that you absolutely love. Otherwise, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the support and time you've given to this channel. I do appreciate you, but let's get back to your video now. You'll notice that it brings up a little circle that is super zoomed in to the point that you can see the individual pixels, and we're just going to go into one of the shadows and select it. So you'll notice on the right, it did just make a color selection or a color gradient over here that we get to work with, but there are a few different boxes going on. So we have one big box and one very skinny rectangle over on the right. So in the big box, we'll be adjusting hue shift or saturation shift. And on the little box on the right, we're going to be adjusting the luminance shift. So you have two ways of going about this. You can either use the sliders down here, or you can work directly in either of the boxes up top. So for instance, working in the top bigger box, you will notice that we adjust the hue and saturation of what we had selected by clicking and dragging this little circle around. And if we go to the smaller box, we can change the luminance range on it. So we'll say something like that is maybe looking okay. And then you'll notice down low, you can also adjust the range of your selection. So if we drag it way far left, you'll notice that our range is going down. And if we drag it way far right, you'll notice that we get an even larger range that we're working with. So that is very important to keep in mind. And then lastly, at the very, very bottom, you will notice this visualize range. And to be completely honest with you, I can't figure out what that does or really any information about it. I've tried to go through Adobe, I've tried to look through some other videos of other content creators, and I genuinely have no idea what it does. So if you figure that out, comment down below and let us all know what it's doing. But otherwise, guys, it is a very simple tool, very easy to use, very user-friendly, but it does have huge impacts for stylizing your photos and getting very specific with your colors. But otherwise, that is going to be today's video. Very simple stuff. It's just a little update to that panel. And otherwise, it's, yeah, pretty useful. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. Don't forget to give it a like. If you got something you want to see or you have a comment for the video, drop it down below. I love reading those. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe. I don't want you missing out on any of this dope information. There's so much going on right now. Like, you want to know about this stuff. But otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.